I'm Ronnie Odom with Navigate Housing, and today we're doing a Wednesday's Wisdom on imputed income from assets. Now this is going to be applicable to both the public housing program as well as the Housing Choice Voucher program. Now we all have heard the word imputed before, but did you really ever take the time to look it up in the dictionary and see what it means? It means that you're assigning cash value to something that doesn't have any cash value. So based on that definition alone, you should know that whenever you see that word, it's meant to be a punishment. It's meant to be punitive. It's punitive in nature. So what happens when you have a client, and either an applicant or a participant, whose family has assets that are over $5,000. When they have assets over $5,000 as a family, imputed comes into play. HUD wants to make sure that that family has utilized their assets to the best of their ability. And if they had not, then HUD will consider this woulda, shoulda, coulda money. In other words, we're going to then compare what their actual income is from assets with what they woulda, shoulda, coulda gotten had they used their assets in a better way. So we're looking at assets for the whole family that is over $5,000. And a quick way to remember that is just $5,001 is going to be your threshold amount. Once we have that amount, you're going to then multiply it by the passbook rate. And the passbook rate, it used to be a long time ago that this rate only came from HUD. Well, now HUD allows housing authorities to establish their own passbook rate. What you need to do is go to the FDIC's website, and you would pull the national average savings rate. Currently it's 0.06. And you can use anything between 75 points lower than that or 75 points higher than that. But you can't go lower than 0. So currently, based on 0.06, we can go to 0.00 and we can go to 0.81%. Now remember, when we are dealing with the passbook savings rate, that we actually have to then convert it to a decimal. And even though this is already a decimal, it's still a percent, so we're going to add 2 zeros in front of it. So if the housing authority chose 0.81% as their passbook rate, when we convert it, it's going to be 0.0081. So if we took an example and said that the family had $5,200 as their total assets, so it meets the threshold, is greater than 5,001, and the housing authority had 0.81 as their passbook rate, we would multiply it times 0.0081, and we would get $42. So $42 would end up being the imputed income from this asset. We would then compare the imputed with the actual and take the greater number. Again, that's why it's punitive. So in this case, if the family had $5,200 in assets, but none of it was in an interest-bearing account, so they had 0 actual income from this asset or from these assets, then we would count as income from the asset $42. It's not really there. We're assigning the cash value as defined in the word. Thank you for watching today, and please reach out to me if you have any questions or any suggestions for future courses that we can do for you. The best way to reach me is through email, and that's rodom, R-O-D-O-M, @navigatehousing.com. Thank you and have a nice day.